Hi everyone, I'm Ali Katz, and today I'm going to talk to you about Makeup Revolution. I did an order for Makeup Revolution at the end of September, and I thought I'd give you a bit of a haul. I got a good deal. They had a deal for spend £30 and you got £30 stuff for free, which is pretty great. Unfortunately, a couple of things that I ordered were actually out of stock. Two of the liquid to matte lipsticks, but they refunded me the money straight away, and I still got the deal, which was nice. So first I'm going to talk you through the things I paid for myself, and then I'll show you the things that I got for free. So I got 4 of the lipsticks from the Unicorns Unite collection, and they did have a deal for all 5, but if you wanted the £30 for £60 deal, you couldn't have any other deals. But there was a pink one that I wasn't that fussed about. So yeah, I decided to just go for the 4. So here we have. So they are quite sheer but metallic shades. They come in the regular tubes like all Makeup Revolution stuff does, with the little sneaky extra bit in the top, which I don't know if you guys know about, but it comes off, so you have more. I guess it's just so that you can tell that you've got the right one, and it actually shows you what it properly looks like rather than just putting a colour on the label. So this one is called Throne, and it is a sort of light lilac-y silver. Goes on pretty sheer, but then it does build up fairly well. I'm still working on my lighting, I'm afraid. It's very yellow in here, so I do apologise. Oh, there we go, that's a bit better. So that's pretty. There is Horn of Magic, which is a sort of minty green. It is a lot more green in real life than it comes out on there. It's a little bit sheerer, so I'm doing that again. But nice. These are very young shades. I'm not sure anyone over the age of 30 can really get away with them. I normally say that that's stupid and that people can wear what they want, and they can, but I think they would look better on like a teenage girl. But it's a bit of fun, and they were £1 each, so yeah. This one is called Legend, which is a dark grey, a sort of gunmetal, I guess, and does have a bit of purple to it. It's a little bit more sort of lavender, like a lavender shaded gunmetal. And then we have Magical, which is a deeper purple. This one's a bit battered because I did use this one, and it's still broken. It broke. So I did try and do the sort of thing where you get the lighter and you melt it in, but it didn't work very well. I'll have to try again sometime. But that looks like this. Oh gosh, that's so hard. There. Like a purple. So I'm going to have to work on fixing that. I may just depot it into a little travel pot. So that's those. They also smell like kind of like Parma Violets, which isn't great, but it goes pretty quickly. Okay, so I got 2 more lipsticks, which were both in the Atomic range, which are all named after Blondie songs, I think. Well, one is, I'm not sure if the other is. One is called Serpent. If Serpent is mentioned in a Blondie song, let me know. And it is a dark green. Now, I've not used this on my lips yet, but that, very slick, very shiny, very satin finish. All of these lipsticks were £1, which is great. And this one is called Make It Right. Make it right. That was a bit flat. And it is a deep purple. I have used this one and I liked it a lot. Yeah, they're pretty creamy. I can't really recall how long they lasted, but they're £1, so they're not gonna last forever, obviously. Do they have a smell? I can't remember. They kind of smell like Parma Violets as well. I guess that might be across the whole lipstick range. So I ordered a bunch of the matte, sorry, I'm just to wipe my hand off, a bunch of the liquid to matte lipsticks because I love them. Unfortunately, Blackheart and Vamp were both out of stock. However, I tried them on tried to swatch them in store, and they were disappointingly similar to each other. Blackheart isn't black, it's a dark charcoal with a bit of a purple tinge, and Vamp is a dark purple. It kind of felt like maybe they were trying to get the colour for Vamp, and they got the colour for Blackheart first and thought, well, we'll just make that anyway. Maybe. But I was able to get these. So these colours are Rebel, Depravity, and Keep Lying For You. They all come with the same applicator, a doe foot, which I found out the other day, which is precious. So they all have the same spongy applicator. I'll do you some swatches. So they go on pretty standard for the cheaper ones. I don't have that much money, and I can't afford the high-end ones like the Jeffree Star or the LA Splash or the but I do have these, and I have the MUA ones, and I love them. I think they're great. You can't layer them up too much, they do go a bit gunky, but they're pretty good. I mean, for on stage, they're fantastic. So here we are. So that goes, this one is the Keep Lying For You, then Depravity, then Rebel. I have tried Rebel on, and I have tried Keep Lying For You on. They're both great, pretty standard, low end liquid to mattes. They still haven't dried yet. They do take a couple of minutes. Yeah, I mean, I think they're great. I really like them. If you know the whole liquid to matte thing, there won't be anything new. But there are some cool colours. I do like these, so I may well get more. I also got, which was in the sale, a little pigment in colour Shameful, and it is a gorgeous emerald green. Can't see very well. I have done some other swatches. I took some pictures, which I will drop in. I'm not showing this off very well. But that is beautiful, and over a primer looks exquisite. In fact, shortly I'll show you something as well. I'll show you again then. But even without a primer, it's got this beautiful shimmer to it, a sort of golden green. Beautiful. I got two brushes. Stipple brush, so it's a duo fibre, and it's got the 2 layers. I don't know, I wasn't so fussed about this, but that may just be that I'm not that fussed on stipple brushes. I like a good coverage. I've got very dry skin, and it's kind of better if I just go rather than sort of do a nice little light dusting or a nice buffing, because it just gets in my skin and looks awful, unfortunately. But I could give it a try. I gave it a go, and then my skin decided to go no, and decided not to work. But I might try again, maybe in the spring or the summer when it's a little bit warmer, when it's a bit more humid and my skin isn't so dry. I also got this. angle brush, which I use for my eyebrows. Yeah, kind of it. It's an angle brush. It's pretty good. It's kept its shape so far. It's had a couple of washes and it's kept its shape. Not much else I can tell you about that one. Okay, well, let's look at the stuff that I got as part of the deal. So I got one of the Salvation lacquers, which is a super gloss, which is called Nothing Like You and I. It's not my favourite colour. It's not too bad. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. It's kind of like a light, not light, like burnt orange. It's a bit pinker there, but it's like a burnt orange. I'm not that fussed on glosses. I don't, until those matte lip creams came out, I didn't actually wear that much colour on my lips. I liked a nude lip. And these coloured glosses I'm just not sure about. But I might grow. But I've not used it. I've not used it directly on my lips, so this could go in my kit. So that should be fine. Anyway, I also got another one of the pigments, which is in the colour Etiquette, and it's a sort of bronzy. No, it's not bronze. It's dark. It's darker. It's like cooler than bronze. It's more silver on there. Let me show you on my hand again. I guess it's just like a metallic brown, which I guess is bronze. Yeah, it looks more bronze on my hand than it did in the thing. That is lovely. I mean, look at that. Oh, and they are a pound. They are a pound. These are a pound, and they're great. Absolutely great. The liquid lacquer Makalaka Hi Ho. The matte lacquers are £3.50. I can't remember what the brushes cost. I probably should have written that down before I started the video. Sorry. But it's all, I mean, I got all that stuff that I showed you there was less than £30. So I think that shows how good they are. I got these two, the one blush sticks. There's two of them, so how is it just the one? I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure about this. It doesn't smell. Straight out there, it's harsh. Let me buff it out a bit. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. I'm still not sure. That's pretty intense, and it's cream, so pretty intense. I've got to clean my hand off. It sounded weird. My boiler just made a noise. Also got this, which is a shimmery bronze. Yep. Again, it's pretty hefty because they are creams. I feel like I could get more use out of this one. It's pretty dark for me. Wouldn't work as a contour because it's shiny. It's shimmery, but maybe in the summer there is a chance I could maybe go somewhere where I could get a tan this year, next year. But they all stay in my kit because they're always good to play with, and they could be used for something a bit more artsy and not every day. Okay. Sorry, that wasn't very good. Single eyeshadows. Come in these little things. They're pretty hardware. Bit plasticky, but it's got a nice little popper to keep it closed. So this one is called Go. Go. It looks it's a lot more neon. I mean, it's pretty neon there, but it's a lot more neon in real life. Pretty good colour payoff. It comes out a little more pastel-y on skin. Can't really see that. Stupid camera. Then there is this one, which is Envy. Which is kind of like a denim, bluey, grey matte. Doesn't look that nice there. I've not tried it out on eyes yet. And then we have that one, You Know You Want To. Not sure about that name. This is a sort of raspberry pink. Yeah, pretty simple. I think you might have to do some building up with the lighter shades. And they're not very nice shades, to be honest. I think they're a little bit more, maybe a little bit more just avant-garde rather than pretty beauty makeup, which is a bit more fun. But it is tough with these singles. When they are unusual colours, it's quite tricky to sort of think about how to use them. Maybe that's just me. I also got the I Heart Makeup eye primer, which was pretty good. I've not given it a proper good test, but it's odd. It's a it comes out that colour. So straight away you have a sort of not nude. I don't like to use the term nude. A light beige shimmer straight away. So I guess it kind of, you could just go straight over with that and maybe even leave it if you just do it for day to day. It's very shimmery. It's not picking up, I'm sorry. It's very shimmery, very shimmery. Which is a thing. That is a thing that happened. I'm not really sure what I think about that. I'm going to test it out soon. I'm going to see how it looks on stage. It leaves. I just tried to clean off my hand and it did not clean off very well. So I guess that's good in a primer. But trying to get some of the shimmer off, it's tricky. Okay, so we also got 2 palettes, which is great. They're about comparable to Sleek or to MUA. This one is called the Welcome to the Pleasure Dome, and that has these colours here. Thanks, Benny. That's that was Benny, my cat, one of my cats. So here we go. So you get, oh, you see my horrible kitchen setup, there we go. So you get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matte neutrals on the bottom, going along from light through to brown through to black, and then the rest of these are shimmers, as you can see. I'll show you some of the payoff on my fingers. Pretty good. That's just on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Stop going so yellow. Why are you so yellow? Quit it. There we go. There. Well, there you go. It's just going to keep going yellow. But yes, so that's pretty good. These are all quite dark. They're named very dark things, like using my power and sell it by the hour. And yeah, I've used some of those. They last pretty well. They crease a little bit after a few hours without a primer, but these palettes I believe are about £7, £6 maybe. So I mean, it just whack a primer on there and they'll last really well. There's a nice range of colours there. You've got mattes and you've got shimmers. This one is called the Eat Sleep Makeup Repeat, and that is a bit more vibrant. They're supposed to be all looks that go together, so all of these go together, all of those so on, as you can see. There is a mixture of like neons, mattes and shimmers in there, and they've all got sort of clubby names like Rave On, Right Here, Right Now, Needle On, Ibiza Heaven. I used Ibiza Heaven, this one here, quite a bit in my skull tutorial that I did before, so you can go through and have a look at that. Once again, I'll just show you some of the payoff. Again, I mean, that green is lovely. That's that matte purple and a sort of platinum, shimmery platinum there. Again, I think this is great. I can't afford high-end stuff. I've not got that much money to spend on makeup. Yeah, I think these are really worth it. Some can be a bit hit and miss. I managed to get a good deal, which I was very impressed with. Oh, I also bought a highlighter, a Golden Goddess highlighter, but that was a gift for my girl, she's de Laveau. So unfortunately I can't show you, but she said it's lovely. So that's good, that's a recommendation as well. So yeah, all in all, I really like these. For someone who is on a budget, they work really well. I mean, they're not going to necessarily have the staying power or the blending power of some of the higher end things out there. Not that I know that much about them. I do have Urban Decay on my eyes at the moment because I was gifted some, which is I was a very lucky girl. I got gifted that, the Shadow Box palette. So yeah, Makeup Revolution, thumbs up. Please do subscribe. I'm trying to get some more videos out as I go along. Hopefully the end of this week I should have another Glossy Box unboxing. Thank you very much and enjoy your night. Bye.